Canadiens reach the playoffs and possibly win a series with the 6 starting defensemen they have?
I think it's going to be hard for them to win a series, period. I mean, Carey Price will be the key to that. But the 6 guys that Claude Julien has settled on have played really well together. They've developed a really good chemistry. Victor Mete continues to impress me playing with Shea Weber. I think Mete helps Weber as much as Weber helps Mete. You know, Mete's speed, he can go get pucks in Weber's corner if they dump it in, and he's sort of slow turning to go get it. Weber obviously helps Mete with his experience and his toughness, etc. Petrie and Riley. Riley's still shaky at times. I think he gives Claude Julien some headaches. Maybe Bergevin tries to find someone to slot in there at the trade deadline. And the third pairing of Jordy Ben and Kulak, I've really, really liked the way they've played together. They're like brothers. Like, you talk to them in the room, they really get along with each other on and off the ice, and they've become, in my opinion, a pretty solid 5-6.
I think if you're going to make a team, these were not the defensemen that you would put in there, but right now they're working. They have chemistry and things have been going well for the Canadiens. Now, when it comes to the playoffs, it's going to be a completely different type of game there and have to see how it'll go. I don't necessarily think that they could win a series with them, but this is the situation they have, and it's the best situation, and I don't see any major trade happening to get a better defenseman before the trade deadline happens. So this is the one you're going to go with, and you hope that that chemistry is able to grow and able to surprise people what they've been doing all year.
Yeah, it's going to have to do, you know. Listen, if they make the playoffs, do they win a series? Who knows? Again, just to get to the playoffs is going to be a huge accomplishment for this team. And whether they win or lose in the first round, they're going to gain so much experience. And if it's this 6D, it's this 6D. You know, go play. That's what I say. And Noah Juleson, I don't know what the deal is with him, but there's another guy that he's in Laval. He has an injury that we haven't heard much of, so I don't know what it is, concussion or what. You can only speculate. But there's another guy that could certainly help this team.
Well, apparently with Juleson, it might be something with his eye. I know after he took that puck in the face, there was a lot of blood around his eye in that. Yeah. But I think you're right. I mean, if this team makes the playoffs, they've had a successful season after that horror show last year. And people need to remember, Victor Mete is 20 years old. 20 years old, playing defense in the NHL. So the experience he would gain in a playoff series beside Shea Weber, I think, is more important than bringing in some guy for a rental at the end of the year.
It's invaluable, the experience in the playoffs for guys like Kokaniemi, Mete, all those young guys, to get that opportunity, that first opportunity to see what it's like, just to know the difference in what happened in the regular season. You know, it goes from exhibition, like Kokaniemi, just think about it. First exhibition game he played in Laval, what that was like. Then his first NHL game. And then this first full season. And then all of a sudden you're in the playoffs. Each level was different for him. So, you know, I hope they make it. I worry that their play on the power play, special teams, might end up killing them in the end.
Brendan Gallagher said there's a lot of guys on this team who've never experienced the playoffs in Montreal, and they have no idea just how fantastic
it's unbelievable.
It is.
They'll make it. I'm calling it. I believe it. I'm a believer. Go to hockeyinsideout.com now and check out this week's full episode.